Hello, I'm Will Bushy, the founder of Sioux Falls, and today I'm here to talk about our next challenge, which is going to start in mid-September. Now, the next project that we're going to do is going to be Halloween themed, and we're going to challenge the kids to build something cool and interesting to put out at Halloween to maybe scare some friends or kids that come up to their door. Here's a rough estimate of what the circuit is going to look like, and I'm going to talk about each of these components here in a minute. But the idea is that we'll put this inside of something like a Halloween decoration, like a pumpkin or maybe even a skeleton, and then it's got a motion detector, so when it detects somebody nearby, we've got a couple options with some servos or a laser or a buzzer or a combination of all of those components to do something, to maybe scare them or to move something. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think the kids are going to come up with some real interesting things around this circuit. And we're also going to introduce a new way of writing code. Now, code has always been a real struggle because the Arduino platform uses something called C and C++, and honestly it's pretty complicated for kids to use. But luckily there's a new product available that allows us to do a lot more drag and drop and kind of build it via a block style. So I think the kids are really going to excel and create some interesting variations. So let's take a look at this circuit and we'll go through those components one at a time. So here's the sample circuit. Over here I've got my servo and I've got the laser taped on the top of it, and then in front of it I've got the motion detector. So you can see when I move my hand, the laser moved with the servo. And the idea here is that the kids can mount this laser on top of the servo, or there may be something else that the servo is doing. Maybe it's moving the arm of a skeleton or something like that. But when the circuit is triggered, and this LED is indicating that it's not triggered, it turns the laser on and it moves the laser. Now it just, in this case, just moves it one time, but it could easily move it back and forth. This is a very precise servo, so we can turn it to any degree that we want, and we can do as much or as little motion as we want. So right now I just have it doing the bare basics, and then over here is our motion detector. So anytime I break that or put my hand in front of that and it detects a motion, it triggers the circuit to go off. So anyway, that's the basic idea of the circuit and the components. And then we're also going to have a buzzer. Now this buzzer is not a speaker, so it can't play a song, but it can do various buzzing noises with various tones as well. So I think very appropriate for this type of a project. So anyway, that's the general idea of the circuit. And like I said, it's very simplistic from a design standpoint, so the kids will easily be able to figure it out and modify it. But then we're also going to use some blocks programming, so it doesn't need to be anything complicated. It's just a matter of dragging the blocks around to do whatever they want the circuit to do. So those are the components, and each of the kids will get their own box, their own tote that has all the components that they're going to need. The only thing they're going to need to do is come up with some type of a decoration or device to put the circuit in. But even that, it could be as simple as a box or one of those Halloween pumpkin containers that you collect candy in. So not a big deal, and I think the kids are going to have a really good time. So if you're interested, if that sounds like something your kids would be interested in, or if you'd be interested in helping out, you can head over to SiouxFalls.com. I have all the information available, and you can sign up and get registered there. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or send me a message off our website, and I'll get back to you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye-bye.